Rasmus,
Yep.
are you there?
Yep, I'm here.
Well, while waiting for you, we have turned this entire segment into Swedish talk.
Oh, really?
We
Interesting.
have. Yeah, we were wondering, actually, one of the things we wanted to know, and the only thing I really want to know is if we were to welcome you into our show with a song by ABBA, which ABBA song would it be?
I don't know really. I'm not really good at ABBA songs, so I'm not really into that kind of music. I'm a big hip hop guy, but Dancing Queen should be a good one though.
How about
Okay.
if you had your own personal goal song? Like if every time you scored a goal, this song came up on the speakers, what song would it be for you? I'm not talking about ABBA, I'm talking about anything.
Oh, that's also a tough one, but I like El Chapo. If you have heard that song, it's a little bit cocky, but I like it.
The Drug Lord?
Yeah.
Isn't El Chapo the drug lord? The guy. Is there a documentary about him?
Yeah,
He
there
said-
is.
Yeah, it is.
He's doing music now.
No, it's like a song that's called El Chapo.
Oh, I thought he said El Chapo.
It's the game
Yeah, it
and
is, and the song is
Skrillex
called that, yeah.
El Chapo. I have to
El
listen to it.
Okay. All right. Well, what do you miss? Where are you right now? First of all, are you back in Sweden, or are you in Buffalo?
I'm in Sweden right now.
What part of Sweden are you in?
I'm in the town that I played in Sweden, and the town is called Karlstad, and this is it's a town that I spend my summers in too. So just trying to just stay safe and stay away from people.
Go ahead.
What is one thing that you would tell people here in Buffalo or people that are listening that stands out about Sweden or Swedish people? I said when I went to Gothenburg, like there was a sci-fi convention and there was so many people that were into sci-fi, like Star Wars and all of that. What is one thing you would say Swedish people are really into?
Sports for sure. Soccer is a really big sport here in Sweden, and especially like in the big cities like Stockholm and Gothenburg, like the big teams are there. So I would say soccer and like sports in general is a really big thing for Swedish people. Like talking to almost every Swede, you can talk about sports and they know something about it. So I would say that's a big thing.
Well, one thing I remember, I lived in Sweden for a few months. Was that you talk about sports? There's so many different sports. Like you have from water polo to handball to bandy. Like there's so many different sports. Did you play all those sports?
Not really, but like you say, we have a lot of different sports you could try. So I almost tried every single sport, but I really didn't like do them. But I've tried the most sports actually.
Like over here, kids growing up, they all play baseball, soccer, stuff like that. Did you play? Like what else was big? Do you have baseball over there? I don't really know many big baseball playing Swedes.
No, like baseball doesn't exist here, but we have like floorball and like bandy, like you said. Like it's like soccer, but you play it on skates and with a stick. It's like this huge like ice surface, and you play. That's a pretty big one too. So, but floorball and soccer is really really big here.
You get homesick when you come over to North America at first? Did you when you first came over?
Yeah, of course. Like home is always gonna be home. So of course, like you miss like a couple things that you like you want to have in your life that you can't have and all that. But like I like the U.S. too. Like it's treating me really really good. So I can't say I'm really homesick, but of course you're always gonna miss home.
You were in Buffalo for a little while now. What is one thing that you miss about Buffalo, other than going to the rink and being with your team and playing games, but something specific about the city that you miss right now?
I would say the fans, like like being a Sabre, like you're getting recognized, like off the ring too, and like everybody's so passionate about the sports, like with the Bills and the Sabres. So, you know, like, you just miss, like, being a part of the whole city, like, that's so passionate about the sports. So, yeah, that's a thing you really miss when you're not having hockey right now and all that. So that's a thing I really miss.
Are there any other Swedish NHL players near you where you're staying right now?
Yeah, we're a handful of guys actually. Like obviously JoJo, we're in the same town right now, and you have Joel Eriksson from Minnesota, Oscar Klefbom in the Oilers, Jonas Brodin from the Minnesota. So we're a handful of guys that they're in the same town right now, and we actually been setting up a private gym too. That's only for us to work out and try to stay in shape as best as we can.
Are you able to skate at all?
No, we don't have any ice surface right now. I'm playing like inline hockey, just to do something with a stick and a puck. So I'm doing my best to stay in shape and skate and all that, but we don't have the ice surface to do it right now.
Well, listen, we'd love to chat with you longer, but you clearly have mastered the art of learning that call into an interview late and the interview is shorter. So congratulations on learning that early in your career.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, it seems to work out for you. Listen, hey, good luck to you. Hopefully we can see you and everybody else back on the ice at some point soon here.
Yeah, hopefully we can be back soon.